Who are you when no one is watching? Who are you when you don't have a benefit from being good? Who are you when you don't have to act so people think you are good? Because your true self is revealed in what you do when no one is watching. Because we do not rise to the level of the occasion. We fall to the level of systems we have in place. So that means that the work we do when no one is watching is the work that matters, is the only work that matters. And that is a quote from the Chris Williamson podcast, Modern Wisdom. What you do when no one is watching, the habits you form, the things you do, the thoughts you think, that is actually what is creating you into the person you become and the person that you show in public. Do you drop that rubbish on the ground when no one is watching instead of the bin? Do you go to the gym even when no one is watching at 4 a.m. when you don't have a reason to go? Do you get up every single morning and do the work required for your business, even though you know that no one sees the work and no one is ever going to know how hard you work in private? The habits you set in private are what propel you to the achievements that you make in public. Because the bigger the public victory, the more private victories it took to achieve that public victory. The habits you set, the things you do on a daily basis over and over again, the routines you set for yourself when no one is watching, those are the things that are actually shaping your life. It is not how you act in front of people, the front you put on or the persona you put on in front of everyone, in front of your friends, in front of women. It is who you are when no one is watching that is shaping you into the man you are becoming. Because you can only act for so long. Your true self will come out. And do you want that true self to be spectacular, extraordinary, or do you want that true self to be mediocre and average just like everyone else? Be conscious of what you do when no one is watching, because that is the work that matters the most. Be conscious when you tell yourself, I'm not going to record this YouTube video today, or I'm not going to edit for my business or my Instagram, or I'm not going to work on my business, or I'm not going to go to the gym. No one's going to know. Every time you do that, know that you are cheating yourself and no one else. You are cheating yourself. You are robbing yourself of creating the habits and the systems that are going to propel you to success. Because the achievements we see the great people make in public, that's just 1%. The 99% is the work that no one sees. The late nights, the early mornings, the runs in the early mornings, the gym at late at night, the working on your business all day when no one is watching, the getting up out of bed when you're tired, when you're not motivated, when you're sick. Constantly doing the right things, even though you know that no one will ever know. Because you're not doing this for praise from others or to be acknowledged. Do it because it's the right thing to do. Do it because you care about yourself and your future. You don't need a pat on the back because you have yourself. Be enough for yourself and don't expect anyone to give you praise. It doesn't matter who's watching. Do the work when no one is watching so that when people are watching, you can perform and outshine. It's really as simple as that. The work that you do when no one is watching is the only work that matters, because it's what shapes you. It's what cultivates you as a person. And it's what creates you into the man or woman you are becoming. So every choice you make adds up. No matter how small the choice, everything you do counts. Everything you do is going onto the list. And that list is either propelling you to the person you want to become, to the best version of yourself, or it's propelling you to the mediocre and average version of yourself. It's up to you, my friend. Choose wisely.